Yep. Right. All right, YouTube. Let's do this. You the tuba. You the tuba. I the tuba. I had this card somewhere and I put them away. So.
You're wireless.
I know, but I don't remember where I put them. Thought I put them here so I could find them. Best laid plans. Take 3 on this. Oh my gosh, this is take 3. We had some pipe leakage and we had some ceiling repair and pipe repair, and it's been noisy and it's all fine now, I think. So welcome. Yes, welcome. We're gonna get this started in just a second. So I apologize for messing with the schedule, but it was, oh, hello, Alyssa, how are you? Sorry for the delay on this nonsense, but plumbing must go on before the show, I guess. What comes before the show? Plumbing. But when you're in, it was right in the next room. He was cutting pipes and cutting ceilings and different things. Hello, Janine from Winnipeg. I am learning more about Canada because of Craft Roulette than I've ever known about Canada. Well, yay for Crops for Fun for actually making it to a live, because we've put it off for 2 days now. And tomorrow is already Craft Roulette again. So let's go ahead. We'll go. Thank you for being here. Let somebody know if you know to tell them that we're actually on we're actually doing it. Look, Boomer tuned my phone or my spoonaphone. All right, so we'll go ahead and hit intro recording. We'll see all. Hey there, Christina. We'll see what all we can find today, because there's some cute cards. Stay tuned. Oh, I forget. I think there's a pause. I don't know, whatever. Oh, I guess I don't know. Anyway, welcome to... You'd think I'd remember in a week. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn. Oh, nope, there it goes. There's such a lag on this. I got so confused. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun with the short spoonaphone of Boomer's Design, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess to Contributor Showcase, the Craft Roulette review of submissions. That's a pretty good thing. I just made that up. We've got beautiful, beautiful submissions to show. If you like cards, you should be here right now, and you should stay tuned, because there are so many ideas and so many samples you're gonna love. It's all comes from 4 little parameters that we spun last Friday, and they were randomly chosen. We had a wonderful guest crafter named Crafty Al, and she was a lot of fun. If you like cats, you should watch this too, because it was tons of fun. Oh, I see some nice folks here. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. If you've never seen Craft Roulette, it's something that we do every Friday in the United States at 6:30 Central Time. But I have a small video to describe what Craft Roulette is, and then we'll go right into the submissions. So welcome. Thank you for being here, and here we go.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on Facebook.com/MaryGunFun and archived on YouTube.com/CraftRoulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on MaryGunFun.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
watching for when I show up in the corner. There I am in the corner once again where I belong, nose to the wall. Yeah, we had a great show. It was a lot of fun. Crafty Owl's here in the chat room, so if you have any questions about her cat, how Lyndon's doing, you just let her know. We all love Lyndon, and we all love Crafty Owl, so please let her know that you appreciate her being on the show too. We did have a lot of fun. We had, oh, my colors aren't in there. I thought I had those fixed. Anyway, we had, for the project, a card with ribbon, which can be just about anything. We also had colors, primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, which didn't make it on there. It was a click away. I don't know. The element was using some kind of cup, and the really creative one was glass. There are a few little turns on that cup idea too, which you will see. And then the random aspect was crinkle inkle, which is a made-up term where we just take crinkled up paper, lots of different kinds of paper, including Kleenex, dunk it in some ink, and then apply it to your project. So that's what we were working with. All the cards will have all those 4 parameters, usually at least, involved. This was the card I made during the show, and it is all improv during the show, and so it's a little bit dicey. You just never know if you're going to get anything that you like or not. But this one was pretty cute, and I did doll it up just a little bit. You see the crinkle inkle around the focal point? That's what my crinkle inkle looked like. But you will see other examples. Let's get going. This is the card I made off camera because if you did see the show, you saw Crafty Owl explain what she wanted to veto. As the guest crafter, she gets to veto one of the parameters. And she had quite a story about it. And so I made this for you, Crafty Owl. This is our contributor map from just last week. Well, hello, Wanda. These were all the places that we got submissions for. Thankfully, it's all online, so we don't have to wait for the mail. And you can see we have people pretty far north and down by the equator and below too. So we appreciate each one of you joining us in your own time zone at your own rate and sending in your cards. It's great. I love having all these new friends. Crafty Owl made her interpretation of card with a ribbon went to a metal, and then the cup, a loving cup. So she came up with this thing out of her closet that she hadn't used, and the fact that she had that in her brain blew my mind. But she also made a clear card, which she has a video on, Call Me Crafty Owl, and you can learn more about that there. So anyway, she's a great guest, and we had a lot of fun. So thank you again, Crafty Owl. I look forward to seeing you. Oh, I think it was in May or something like that, April or May, that you're coming back. It's exciting. Thank you. You're going to, okay, everybody put on your I Spy with my little eye glasses and watch for how people use the ribbon idea, red, blue, and yellow, how they interpreted the cup and glass and then the crinkle inkle, because we don't use product, we don't have a product list, we don't have a project list except for those 4 parameters. We are an expressive show, just going into the experiencing creativity. So it is creative. So let's look at what we came up with. Heather from New York sent in this cute little card. Ribbon, check. Cup or glass, several. And crinkle inkle, she had it on her little sentiment. See how that all worked out? And she has the red, yellow, and blue. Perfect example. Thanks for starting us off, Heather, for a perfect example for her own little creativity and interpretation. Thank you once again. Biddy Penny went to the sushi bar with her interpretation, completely different than an English tea. And she's got sushi there. She's got a kitty there. I think that was for Lyndon. And she's got ribbon where, oh, it was like the banners, the cups and glasses. She's got glass for the soy sauce there. I never said anything about soy sauce. That was just where her brain went. That was very clever. And then her crinkle inkle is in the it's at the bottom of the inside. Fun thing. Biddy Penny will be joining us on the show. I think it's in April, so we'll look forward to that. Thank you, Biddy Penny, for joining us again. Hilda Nell Vilches went to the vinery. She went, okay, so her cup or glass, we've got a glass bottle and we also have a glass wine glass. She's got a beautiful crinkle inkle in the background there. It almost looks like marble to me. I think it's a beautiful technique because you can also blend it with sponges and other things that are going on. You can go on pattern paper if you have some room in there to add some texture. You can do it on cardstock. You could even do it on black cardstock with white ink. It would be very pretty. Crinkle inkle, what is? No, just fine. It's fine. Crinkle inkle is a made-up term, and it it is when you take a piece of paper, wad it up, put it in the ink pad, and then apply it to your paper. It's all in the show. Go ahead and watch it. But it makes this beautiful texture, and it can be as subtle as you want or as bold as you want. You can use different colors too. So you'll see. You'll watch for it now. Patty or Patricia, thank you for coming. We'll see you later. So anyway, Hilda Nell, thanks for showing us a beautiful example of crinkle inkle. Let's keep going. Her bottle with the ribbon. Smart girl. She's very clever. Vicky Ruda from England sent in a Modrian-inspired piece. I happen to love grids, and so this one made me very happy. Oh, you used tissue and copy paper. Well, look at you. That's very clever. That's what you used for your crinkle inkle. It was very pretty. Yep, I like the red. Very basic primary colors. Really good interpretation, Vicky. Modrian is, if you don't know, he was an artist and he'd do big canvases with big grids. He was quite a character, as are many of those old artists. And so this was a very fun, artsy interpretation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, she said the crinkle inkle was on the die cuts. And so you can see a very, very small texture on the cardstock there, which is another way to do it. Well, good, Brenda. We're glad you could be here for a minute. This is the first submission sent in by Deanne Walsh from Florida. And as bold and bright as that last one was, this is pastel and gentle. Love the choices that you have, the little happy mugs. Oh, a happy mug is the best mug. And you've got lots of really fun little checks and ribbons and very, very cute little country feel to this. I like it very much. Thank you for sending in your first. That's the hardest. Now it's just free sailing from now on because you're going to feel like one of us. And if you do want to feel more like one of us, we do have a Craft Roulette Challenge Facebook group. It is private. Please answer all the questions. You'll be automatically accepted, of course, approved. But you do have to answer the questions. Otherwise, you don't get to come in and play. And that's a sad thing. So do join us there because we do a lot more things on the group, including a mini challenge on Wednesday now. Did you guys go do that? Did you like it? The mini challenge on Wednesday? Aha. Yep. Anyway, Deanne, thank you so much. We're glad you're here with us. Christina is here in the group today, and she is from Sweden, so it's a reasonable time of day for her. She did another mind-blowing artsy kind of interpretation, and she's had several more interpretations using the same kind of theme going on. If you could find it on her Instagram, and Christina, I don't remember what your Instagram's under, but I love your projects. They're just so unique and individual. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful example of how you can take 4 simple ideas and make something completely unique with it. Birch branches, a tradition in Sweden. I've had like Easter trees too. I like them like this, like very much. So I just really appreciated this one. I think my mouth dropped open when I saw this one. So very pretty, Christina. Always glad to have you. And Buell, which I think my mouth may have dropped open on this one too. You didn't catch the mini challenge? It was yesterday, Brenda. It's in the Facebook group. Buell made this hilariously marvelous card. I loved how the crinkle inkle worked on this one. It has like it looks like old plaster. And then you've got those diamonds, those little black diamonds, and they've got a lot of texture to them. And it looks like the plaster is kind of showing underneath, coming out from underneath that. Or the wallpaper or the paint on the wall or something is disappearing. These guys are some handsome hunks of deer, let me tell you. I just think they're just darling. And I've never seen a deer with a monocle and a mustache, but I think it's a wonderful idea and I want more of it. Thank you, Buell. She went and hung out with Christine during the show last time in the middle of the night. They're good friends, and it's so nice to have them in our life too. I know, it is an amazing card. Vicky went to the winery too from North Carolina. She went and made herself a nice little bottle of wine, real pretty purple, because purple can be made with blue and red. Then she had some, I think it's a Merlot, and then she's got a little glass there. It's half empty, half full. What do we say? I don't know. I think it's half wonderful. No, it's all wonderful. And then I like the little sign back there. It looks like something that would be just in a cafe or something with the wine of the day and the meal of the day. Can you see her crinkle inkle table? It looks like a marble table. Very pretty card, Vicky. Thank you for joining us. Oh, so Blake 1968. Are you Buell? I'm not even sure. You all have different names on every set platform, and I don't know who everybody is all the time. That's okay. Patty Beck with her 45th submission in the row with this charming little happy cloud card. Very darling. She went tropical with her coconut drinks, so she didn't go for the wine bottle. She went for the Mai Tai? Is that what you get in those? I don't know. Flamingo ribbon. She's got some really fun subtle things that work together for a great card. Yes, just a hint of red there. Can you see it? And then she's, your crinkle inkle. Can you find it? In her little sentiment bar. And she's got a ribbon thrown in there. I think that's a really fun card, Patty. So welcome and congratulations on number 45 in a row. She's our trendsetter there. She's amazing. Thank you. Now, Les is here today. See how I did that name really fast because I'm always still scared I'm saying it wrong. She is an Italian name, and I don't know, and we've talked about it, and I think I have it right, but she made this really cool card. She usually does kind of an artsy interpretation, and I love the little nosegay in the cup. Darling little, like a chalkboard cup. Okay, you are Buell. Okay, good. Well, I see a face now too. You're Buell. There we go. So she's got the colors check. She's got the crinkle inkling, the texture going on. She's got ribbon going on. She's got a really nice design going on is what she's got. And I love those little yellow flowers in a little cup. I think that's just charming. So thank you for joining us again and sending in another great card. Diane is her first submission, and this one's really fun. She has a really fun take on her interpretation. I think we are in for some pretty unusual and cool cards from you, we hope, in the future. She's from Alberta, Canada, and her card with a ribbon. Ta-da! Card with a ribbon! And do you know what the glass is? I think it's stained glass. Oh, I think that's it. And then she's got crinkle inkle background, and this is her first submission. Congratulations. We're really glad to have you with us, Diane. Thank you for this cute interpretation. We hope to see more of you. Melissa, we had her in the group this week. She got lots of love on this card. Look how she used a couple different colors in Crinkle Inkle, and it's still subtle enough so her focal point goes, hello, it's all about me. And she's got some really pretty colors. Again, she didn't have to you don't have to use equal amounts of all those colors, and you can judiciously decide what kind of who wants to be the star in the color palette and who wants to be the star in the focal point. So pretty card from Minnesota, and I think that's just got a real simple sweetness about it. I think it's darling. So thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us again. Lisa, this is okay, Brenda. So this is this card is in our mini challenge from Wednesday. I thought it was such a cute card, and I went ahead and put it on there, made my own version of it, which I don't know where it is. It's in the group. And then challenged everybody else, if they wanted to join us for a little midweek challenge, to make their own interpretation. But we mashed it up with Crafty Owl's first appearance on Craft Roulette. So we used this design, but the other components of Crafty Owl's first show. And it turned out really cute. You guys did a great job. They're all in the Facebook group, so you can see them there, and you can join them. There's there's no prize or anything. It's just a fun experience. So, Lisa, thank you for remembering Lyndon and giving Lyndon a little nod here. It was quite the cat. And, yep, maybe swearing would help. We found that laughing helped a lot. So we laughed a lot about that crazy cat. Thank you, Lisa, for bringing that humor back. Because, you know, do you ever have something that happened and you laugh so hard and then you kind of forget about what you laughed about, and then all of a sudden during the week something happens and you start laughing all over again? That was kind of one of those. So this is kind of a nice little reminder to keep laughing. Thank you, Lisa. Sue Brooke from Illinois sent in another one of her classic cards. Beautiful back. Crinkle Inkle really worked for you on this one, Sue. I'm a little nervous that that cap's going to fall off and somebody's going to get burned with some hot coffee, but great use of baker's twine for your ribbon, and nice choices of patterns and colors, real bold, nice, and they handle each other well with that offset of white. You even got a little bit of shading over there. That's a cool deal. As usual, Sue, you did a beautiful job, and we all love your work, so thank you so much. Oh, okay. All right, Brenda. Sorry, I hope you feel better. I got your card. By the way, Brenda, thank you. I was going to show it Friday. Thank you. It was a nice surprise. Carol Lee Crabb from Wisconsin sent in this card, and she also went for cocktails. So now we've got some wine, we've got some coconut shells, and now we've got some kind of something. Real pretty little glasses. Wouldn't you? I mean, that would just be a nice glass to have something special in. I always like those. You know, I loved those little umbrellas when I was a kid. I thought they were the coolest thing because they were paper. I didn't know I was going to turn into a paper weirdo, but I did. And when I look back, then I can see that I was a paper weirdo from the get-go. Probably, anyway, we won't go how far back. But anyway, Carol Lee, you did a nice job on this. You did some nice bold colors. Remember, it was primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and you did it. Really fun card. Love you more than cocktails. That can be quite a bit for some folks. So that can be quite a love. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Thank you for sending in a fun card. Janet from Maryland. She's got a puppy dog in her cup. That's so fun. I don't know what the puppy dog's thinking. He's probably thinking, why wasn't I on Craft Roulette? Why did the cat come on, but I'm not on? It was a very fun card with your sticking in that ribbon, and just because as the sentiment, we don't have a whole lot of sentiments that we require as parameters. I'm just thinking out loud here, but usually you have your own, you get to choose your own design. Occasionally we have a design, but usually you use your own. And I think this is just a really cute little teacup. Is it a Chihuahua? I think so. A teacup Chihuahua in a teacup. Very clever. And she had stuff she hadn't used for years. I hear that a lot with Craft Roulette. People are using stuff they haven't used for years. And I find that just quite exhilarating. I like that a lot. I don't know why we don't just get into the stacks of our stuff, pull some stuff out and do stuff, but stuff, Mick Stufferson. But I like it when I hear that somebody else is using stuff. The stamp is older than my kids and one is in college. It's holding up. Good thing. Glad to have you join us again, Janet, and your old stamps. Rose from Arizona. I think that was the same one Carol Lee may have had. Cute. Oh, so it's all one piece. Okay, I'm starting to learn things here. Using a hexagon for a focal point. That's a neat little transition there. And you've got that little ribbon that has some clear spot in between, or almost clear. That makes it look like you could put some little things on there really straight. And you've got your crinkle inkle in there. I like how you used your little sequins for a little bit more detail. That would have had quite a bit of open space, so that was a good idea. Adulting can be kind of stinking hard, can't it? So that's why we have Craft Roulette, so we don't have to adult for at least an hour on Friday night, usually 2 hours. And then we go to our craft table, and so we extend that non-adulting moment, and then we do this. So this is working out pretty well. We were doing this on the show, and the show was going to be 2 weeks long, so we ended up making our own spin-off show, the Contributor Showcase, but because you guys deserve some recognition and some dissection of your cards, because there's a lot of great ideas. So we didn't want to hurry it anymore, and I was having a hard time being quiet. I still have a hard time being quiet, but it's a little easier knowing that I have talked this much earlier. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Rose. You are a long time supporter of Craft Roulette, and you know we appreciate you. Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye-bye. What? Lena Marie, a longtime friend of mine, went for a shaped card. She's always got some kind of really fun, unique way of handling it. Have a cup of positivity. Yes, she said it, and I would repeat it. I see a little tea bag in her cup. So, and she's got some ribbon. It looks like tulle. That's it. I'll get the right vowel yet. And it looks like her Pampered Chef covered mixing bowl. You never know where she's going to get that little idea, but it's really cool with the crinkle inkle. You didn't, maybe Pampered Chef invented crinkle inkle and I didn't. Nah, I did. Okay, here we go. But Lena Marie, I love it. You know I do, and I love you, and thank you so much for being a part of our show, as always. Gotcha, Brenda. We will see you tomorrow. Larissa Woolley sent, I think this is her second from Lawton, and she also went with a Pampered Chef covered mixing bowl. No, wait, I had that somehow or other wrong. I must have had it still, never mind. I must have had it still copy and pasted for this one. I'll take that off. But Larissa, we're really glad that you sent this in. I thought, wow, that would really be a coincidence that you both had a Pampered Chef. Okay, I'm going to keep my act together. Because it did have spoons, and I thought, well, maybe she did have some Pampered Chef inspiration. Oh, I don't give a sip. I remember what I was thinking about when I saw this card, though, because at a job that we had, I made a flipometer, and it was a scale, and you could go from I don't give a flip to I really don't give a flip. And so it was. Anyway, it was a good job. We had a lot of positivity in it. But yeah, I don't give a sip is pretty darn cute. I don't give a flip. So, cute card, Larissa. I like it. That I spent way too much blah blah on it. But look at the pretty colors that you chose for your background. I think that's really pretty, and it plays real nicely with your cup. And I like that little dash of yellow ribbon. It's nice. So thank you for joining us again. Maria, did I do the same? Nope, I did. I sent another thing there. Look how she used the shiny stuff to make it look like glass. That's so clever. When life gives you lemons, choose your glass. That's a pretty cute idea. She's from Florida, and we're real glad to have her join us. She did have a little ribbon right there on the mason jar. I think that's probably like a liquid glass first time heat emboss. Okay. For the glass effect. Well done, girl. Then you did a great job. It looks very nice to me. So heat embossing, I guess you just did it with thick clear heat embossing powder or several layers would be my guess. So cool deal. Nice use of parameters. Well done. Thank you for joining us. Wendy J sometimes does it with her dad, but not this time. She did some Copic coloring, distressed ink in the BG has the crinkle inkle background has the crinkle inkle. She didn't have any ribbon, so she put the bow in her hair. Absolutely, it's heat embossed. Okay, you did a nice job, Maria. Cute little bunnies. They're having a great little tea party. Super cute card, Wendy J. Like how you got that little crinkle inkle. You know, without that crinkle inkle in the background, I don't think it would have been quite as cute. I don't. It would have been a little more plain, but I think that really sets it off. Okay, so it was thick embossing powder. Cool. Nice touch. Fun that you tried that. Ellen, thank you, Wendy. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis sent in this another completely different interpretation using glasses because it's cup or glass. So she used glasses. How fun is that? She's got a clear card with acetate like Crafty Al had done, and she also sent in a second card that has it on a white background. So that's really fun. We do ask that we only send in one submission a week, and so this is how we end up doing it, with 2 on one card, so, or one submission. So that's great. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis has done a lot of submissions. This is her 25th, and she has also been a guest crafter in tight situations too, so we appreciate her a lot. Thank you so much, Ellen, and we will see you around the monkey tree. Yep, it is cute. Isn't that a cute interpretation? I like it. Laura Ellis, see, I told you there was a cup interpretation that was a little unusual. Her first submission said, bras are like friends, and the good ones never leave you hanging. So she's got her red, yellow, and blue in there. She's even got straps with some kind of fancy hardware at the top. Real pretty though. Your undergarment is very, very pretty. And she's also from England. I don't remember where, but she's also from England, such as is Vicky. And she had this idea and she thought it was funny, and I think it is funny too. So it was good interpretation of, literal interpretation of how to use a cup or glass, because that's what Craft Roulette's all about. Well done. Jennifer Hunstad from Minnesota sent in this cute card. Quick way to color your mugs there, and very cute. Red, yellow, and blue once again. Then you've got this nice little heart. You warm my heart. And you've got all sorts of warmth going on there in your thinking and your sentiment, and your pictures to back it up. And love the little yellow ribbon there. You make a pretty little bow. And really sweet little card. Very sweet little card, Jennifer. And we appreciate you being here. I'm looking. But I don't know. I think you just smudged, or maybe you pounced one of these kind of things. You just went thunk, thunk. There's your color, and then stamped on top. Smart. I like fast things. But well done, Jennifer. We always appreciate having you with us from Minnesota. Claire Rope from New Zealand had this cute little, I hope you're feeling better too, Claire. Had this cute little mason jar with crinkle inkle in the mason jar. Cute little straw and everything. You've got drips and lemons and butterflies and all sorts of fun stuff going on. Have a sweet as day. I'm missing something on that sentiment. Maybe it's me. But she hasn't felt very well. She had a sinus infection. We were talking about that. But even if I don't get the message necessarily, I still like the card because it's got so many pretties. Look at the lemons, how they're cut out. I like that. And that ruby red bow, you know, click your heels together and we'll get you back to, we'll bring you to Kansas here, Claire. Wouldn't click your heels with ruby red slippers. Don't those remind you? Anyway, I like it. Claire, thank you, and I do hope you feel better. Amanda Pierce from Northwest Territories. That's one of those dots right way high. Smile every day's a Sunday. Isn't that sweet? Look at those little cups. Look how nice and straight she made that row. Then she's got little cherries on top for her red. Lots of fun. I think there's some ribbon. She had a 6x6 card. That's something that is a little unusual. Most people just do an A2 size card, but I really like that you stepped out and did something a little different. You had ribbon to the frame of your blue and yellow crinkle inkle piece and put a little red in there with the cherries. Yep, that's what I kind of thought you did. So very cute. I know in Sweden they were saying that the 6x6 cards are very normal, but here in the United States they require extra postage, and I'm not sure why we're so afraid of that little extra postage, but we are. But it would be fun to get a 6x6. You can do a lot with 6x6 cards, and thanks for branching out there, Amanda, and showing us how. Cute card. Stacy from Montana, one of my favorite old stamps. Cute little stack of cups. I have made so many cards with that stamp. Really cute design there. I'm checking it out. Really cute design. You've got little flowers for a little more interest. You've got some crinkle inkle on your focal point. You've got some background stamping on that red banner. You've got lots of very subtle details going on, and also on the blue banner. So, but it all works together really nicely without anybody being too overpowering, besides the sentiment with the cups, because you've got their tone on tone. That's a good use of tone on tone stamping. So I like that background a lot, that diamond shape blue. If that's a paper, that's a really good paper. So bright and cheerful, exactly. And you did crinkle inkle on the sentiment. Sometimes we do almost forget, don't we? Yeah, we do sometimes almost forget a fit. I can remember 3 parameters real easily, and then all of a sudden, fourth one goes out the window. So I think that's very fair. I wonder if it's something about that fourth thing. Did you see Jema Malmi's little video on YouTube about how she incorporated her fourth and forgotten parameter on a card? It was cute. She's one of our guest crafters. She was our first guest crafter, but she is Jayma, Jayma, Malmi, Malma, and it's really cute how she pulled in that last parameter that she forgot. It's easy to do. Ava, pretty card. Love that background, and I love how you just used primarily white on the front, so that background can really get some attention. Very, very pretty. I'm kind of on a stencil kick anyway right now, so you kind of rang my bell there, because I'm over the moon about stencils. It says it's your ink blending for the first time, for real, and you stenciled a layer of glitter paste hearts. And crinkle inkled your coffee cup. Hand drawn crinkle. Oh, you hand drew your coffee cup. I'd forgotten that. And a big bowl. It's a really big cup. It's my size. And I like that it's all full of hot coffee. It's very cute. And did you do your own hand lettering then too, I wonder? Wow, that's really cool, Ava. You know, a lot of people are afraid to draw. So well done. You did really well. I really like the card, and I really love those background colors. It's a winner, Ava girl. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on being brave. Yeah, it's just paper, right? Just do something with it. If it doesn't work, we don't have to see it. Just play with it. Have fun. Brenda was here earlier. She sent in this cute little card. First time to crinkle inkle. There's a first time for all of us. And she liked it. So that's cool. It's yellow on the white under the cup. I see it. And you were a little stumped using the cup, but an image. For an image you've never used. It looks like boba tea, one of Helen Schlett's favorites, which is a crafty Mama Diaries, who is also a guest crafter with us. Brenda, this is a really good card. I love how you have the stars pulling together and using them separately or for accent. I love how you had the wraparound at the top. That's a nice deal, and I would use that stamp a lot. It's cute. So we want to see more boba tea. It's your birthday. That's cute. I would love. Wouldn't you guys all love getting this card? I think it's great. So I don't do enough diagonals. You remind me, I don't do enough diagonals. I'm pretty straight. Nice straight lines, which are never straight because I don't do straight very well. But thank you, Brenda, and I hope you're feeling better. No good, but not feeling good. This one is super cute for a first submission from Susan McCoon from Maryland. She did a Stamp a Bella stamp, and she pattern paper fussy cut for the outfits. I wonder if you did you play with paper dolls, Susan McCoon, when you were little? We had I had a conversation with another crafter the other day about making paper dolls and how to stick the clothes on when you're making paper dolls. And she was going to do a die cut, so I suggested going ahead and doing die cut on a thin chipboard too, and then sticking the paper doll on there and using a small piece of magnet that you get from your insurance agent and just using that on the clothes. And anyway, if you guys have any brilliant ideas, I'd be happy to hear them. But this is really, really pretty. Your Copic marking coloring is great. You crinkle inkled the yellow border. Remember, and I think that's cool just to do the outside. Of course, I did it too, piss our brains. But you don't have to do a big mass of it. You just have to fit it in somewhere. And then she did the yellow border with bubble wrap, which is always a really fun thing. Yeah, Crafty Owl, I like these girls too. They're cute, aren't they? Yep, and they've got their glasses. So let's raise a glass to this card and cheers. Yep, that's right. They're cute. Welcome to Craft Roulette, Susan. We're glad to have you here. We want to see more of you. Yay. Yep, that's it. Susan Smurf Murphy. I had to send a quick note to her and say, this poor little bee, he's so cute. I laughed out loud when I saw this. He needs lots of coffee this morning, she said. Black crinkle ink on pattern paper behind the bee and red ink on his eye. Black crinkle inkle. Now that's another term. I was using other colors, but you think of all the ways you could use black crinkle inkle on pattern paper, on stenciled designs, on stamped images that you just need a little something. On cardstock, on watercolors. You can do all those things together. You don't have to think of mashing things up, and you'll get all sorts of new ideas. Okay, Crafty Owl just had a light bulb moment. When is Stephen going to submit a card? Well, that's a really good idea, Crafty Owl. Stephen is actually very talented, and all of the artwork, Stephen is my partner and my son on this venture. We call him Mr. Producer, and so all of the graphics are his. All the Cut the Crap graphics, Craft Roulette graphics, Fun University graphics, those are all his. And he actually is a very talented artist. He's done so. Anyway, we'll have to throw that one in, Crafty Owl. Maybe he'll join us for our anniversary show and do a card. He's usually too busy, but that's a good idea. I do like that hexagon background too. I think Steven's going, no. I think I have an old card of his. I can pull it out. I mean, it would be like 20 years old, but I think I still like it. So yeah, special anniversary edition. We'll never know. That is coming up. By the way, that anniversary episode, we've got some great prizes, one of which is being donated by Crafty Owl. We've got some great prizes that we're going to be spinning for that night on the, which is the, I'll have to give you a date, but Christine Bertram's night. So if you look at the coming up guess, it's her night. But you need to send in a card. So put this down on your calendar, in your planner, on your phone. Send a submission in on the Julie Carrier night, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. And that's where we're going to be drawing or spinning those names during the episode, which is our anniversary show, which is the Christine Bertram show. But if you don't have a submission in during the Julie Carrier show, you won't be eligible. And there are some really good prizes coming in. So make a note. Don't do anything now except make a note and plan on being with us. But anyway, Susan Smurf Murphy, this is hilarious. Buzz is so darling, and I hope he is feeling better. One more little thing. Look how she used that white to pop him up and have some contrast against all that color. If she had colored in that bee a lot, it would have gotten gobbled. Would it not have been gobbled up? So great choices. Let's move on. Thank you so much. Kathy, she's still inside. She still has snow in the background, and she's not on her deck, so it must have been very cold. But cute card. We love it. Another completely different way to use glass. She used like a glass dome, or I think for, voila, here's your cupcake. For presentation. So she has a dessert container is what she's calling it. That makes better sense than glass dome, voila. But a little cake stand there. Really cute colors as usual. You have a nice choice. You use nice choices. Got some crinkle inkle in the background that looks real good. And she used aluminum foil. So that would stay wet longer. So you could get a lot of ink off of that one. I think it might smash. I wonder if it smashed a lot. But it would give up. You could do crinkle inkle. You could spread it out on. You could spread out the aluminum foil and then put paper on top of it and get some crinkle inkle that way too. We could do a whole show on crinkle inkle techniques. That's what I do on Fun University. I don't do that for this. This is just fun. So anyway, thank you, Kathy. It's really cute, and I love that cupcake. I'd eat it in a minute. Kimberly from California sent in this really colorful happy card. That straw looks 3D. Okay, she used a real straw to cut that is 3D then, isn't it? Smart girl. And she made it look like it was inside the glass. Do you see how she did that line across the top? Smart little thing that you are. Love the yellow lemons in the background. Those crazy cubes tumbling around there with all their chili iciness. Really great choices of textures and patterns together. I like it. None of them are so overwhelming that it would drive you nuts. They just complement each other. And that is a very, very fun technique to use a real straw. I wonder if you put something underneath it. I wonder if how you keep it from being flattened. Maybe some craft foam, just a little line of craft foam, or something, string cheese, something that's underneath there that would give it some heft so it doesn't get flattened. I love it. Kimberly, thank you so much. And we always appreciate when, I don't know how many cards you've sent in, but you've been around for a while now, and we thank you. Angie Steinhoff from Wisconsin sent in this cute card, same kind of bright colors. What kind of programming do I have to do? Stephen, okay. I'll make a card if Crafty Owl programs something. Oh, now we've got some horse bartering going on here. Well, okay, I better draw my attention back to the cards. I'm going to get involved with that one too fast. She made 12 cards using a Crafty Owl sheet load of card template. If you don't follow Crafty Owl on YouTube, you should. She's giving a wonderful giveaway too for, I don't remember, for a couple more weeks at least. So get involved with that. Look up Call Me Crafty Owl. You can put your address in there if you want to, Crafty Owl, so somebody can find you. 12 cards. She kind of went overboard. I'm glad that we couldn't get all of them on the show, but look at those circles. I love it. Really cute card with the little ribbons and everything going on. The ribbon, yep. Look at how she used it. My gosh, girl, that was so clever. Just what are those called? Reason ideas, or I don't know what they're called. The little cause ribbons. So that's how she fit it in. Very smart choices. Very clever people. I love it. You guys are great. Thank you for being a part of this. You just are wonderful. Sandy Carlson sent in this really pretty card. I love that tie-dye feel in the background, plus those three vessels or cups in the front of it, and it's a shaker card. I'm a sucker for a rough looking brick texture too, so that's a neat background for me. How ya been? So that's very cute. I like how you chose 3 different colors for your vessels or your cups, and how you use them, staggered them and stacked them up a little bit. I don't know if that's one stamp or not, but it's cute. Another fun challenge. Yeah, they are. They're just fun challenges, aren't they? They are. They're just they're so random, and they're things that we didn't normally put together. If you want to see all of the past episodes, if you're new here, just go to craftroulette.live, and we have all the episodes right there, along with hundreds and hundreds. Well, no, it wouldn't be 1,000. I should count them, but it would be hundreds and hundreds of samples. They're all just delightful. They're unique and wonderful. Let's keep going. Thank you, Sandy. Rachel from Indiana sent in her cute little happy cups. They're also smiling. Well, we think the guy with the mustache is. He looks like he's got a happy grin in his eye. Cute little, look at her crinkle inkle. So it is cute. If I were a stamp set person, I would make a crinkle inkle stamp set, and I would ask my permission to use it. But wouldn't that be a great stamp? A crinkle inkle stamp for texturing? Yeah, we have Sandy Boone's coming on. I'll talk to her about that. She owns 3 Room Studio. She's coming on tomorrow night. So I'll ask her if she wants to use my crinkle inkle to make a stamp. Now, I think and she can call it Crinkle Inkle Fun, Funn. How about that? Kiss my brain. She may not want that. If she doesn't, you'll never see it. So anyway, but I think it's a good idea. Wouldn't you get it? Wouldn't you? I would be very tempted by a Crinkle Inkle stamp. A whole series. Anyway, she used the 3 inks to Crinkle Inkle because you can remember we've had a black, we've had 2 colors, we've had a tone on tone. There's so much you can do. And she has some vellum going on here, 3 colored images. Ingenious or too lazy to find matching markers. We'll see. We'll vote for the former. We'll say ingenious. And she'll never tell which one it is. Well, you know, we all not everything has to be hard work to be good. So, very cute card, Rachel. I'm glad you said it in. And I look forward to seeing what you said in this week. Katie Taylor was supposed to be on the show, but Craft Roulette didn't work with her little Texas fiasco, weather fiasco. So she has been rescheduled for the last Friday of March. So we're glad about that. We hope Texas behaves. And but she did get a card in, and it's a little shaker card with a bottle or a glass bottle. And she's got the colors in there just fine. She's got a lot of crinkle inkle going on there, which works just real well. And then the ribbon is tied around the top of the bottle. So Katie, we hope everything is working out better for you. And we look forward to having you back in March. And thank you again, Crafty Al, for filling in. You and Lyndon. Jackie Rippey from Florida sent in this really bright and cute card. Okay, so I said, who let the raccoon in? But maybe the raccoon is out and he's looking in. I couldn't tell. But it looks like to me that he's inside because the shutters are on the outside. You see, I overthink these things way too much. She's got the curtain is ribbon. How smart, how smart. You guys really put your thinking caps on for these shows. The bow is on the red cup. I think Toby Keith would appreciate that red solo cup. She's got the glass in the window pane. Very smart, very clever. And she couldn't figure out how to get Pabst blue ribbon for ribbon on the cups. I don't think you needed to. I think you did just fine. I think you did a very clever job. You know, you could always just draw a bow too. Just a thought. Maybe next time. Thank you. And I think your little raccoon is just as cute as can be. And they cause trouble. Never want one in your house. They're trouble. But thank you, Jackie. Jackie's has sent in lots and lots of submissions too. All cute. And she's getting close to 40. That's cool, isn't it? May Lynn she's sent in, I don't know how many little submissions, but she's 9 years old, and she works with her grandmother on her submissions. She did her crinkle inkle background, and then she drew her ribbon. I'm a little inspired by her. I think that's really cool that she draws as much as she draws, and she chalked the donuts. So I love a kid's interpretation. It's always a unique thing that they come up with, and they just have such freshness about them. I so appreciate it, and I so appreciate Teresa taking time to help her granddaughter become the artist that she obviously is becoming. So Teresa, you kind of take a second fiddle to Maylin. I'm sorry, but you did do your crinkle inkle, bless your heart. And there's no lemon so sour that you can't make blueberry lemon cupcakes. And that is a good lesson. That's a good life lesson too. I hope Maylin learned that. But I love lemon and blueberries together. Thank you guys from Missouri. Denise from Louisiana. How cute is this? You got little kitty cats. It's almost like Lady and the Tramp, except on the feline version. And they're sitting there watching the sun come up or go down. I'm not sure which. Being cats, they may be watching it come up. And they've got the pretty little green leaves on the trees in the window. It's really cute. It's just darling. First time that she used a spellbinder die, and she was inspired by Jackie's crafty table. Used plastic paper to crinkle inkle and ribbon under her sentiment. So okay, that's very good. You got some good crafty crinkling inkling there, and I think you got some other maybe Is that just with the plastic that you got that blobby look? That's really good. Anyway, very pretty. I love the colors in that, and of course, I'm a cat person, so love it. Yep. Isn't that neat, Stacy? They just do a great job on their cards. Denise, thank you. Christina from Ecuador sent in a kind of a tie-dyed cup, and it's got a little pull-up top, which is very super fun. And she's got some, I believe those are coffee beans involved. A cup full of love. Very sweet, very cute, ingenious way to send in a card. She says she used a coffee card template and ink technique that she saw in a tutorial from Call Me Crafty Al. Well done, Crafty Al, on being inspirational once again. Using acetate. So that's cool. Yeah, and it's full of Ecuadorian coffee. Oh, I bet it's good. I bet it's real good. That's a cool little cup and cool little technique, and we always think it's very special that you join us. I think your little ribbon is that little yellow thing under the top of the sentiment. We're always just glad that you join us, Christina. It's fun to have our friends in Ecuador. Kim from the Northwest Territories, way up by Santa's house, and in this cute, clean card. Yours is a 6x6 too, I think. And she's got crinkle inkle on the cup, and she's got the colors are spot on. I love all the different patterns, but none of them are so bold and bossy that they're gonna drown out something else. I like that how you use the cup to put your sentiment right on. That's kind of a cool little thing. Add stamped dots to the ribbon. How about that for smarty little McSmarterson? Crinkle inkle on both the cup. Oh, and the blue. Oh yes, I see it now. I've got this light kind of in my way. But I see it very well now. So very nicely done. She's got the 3 little rule of 3 for her embellishments. And just a strong card. Kim, you do a nice job, and we're always glad to have you here. Yeah, the Crafty Owl, that is a fun interactive card with the pull-out and the cup. That's right. Thank you, Kim. Mary Neighbor, who has also sent in a lot of submissions, and they're always very beautiful. 25 submissions in a row. She had to throw it together because she had a busy weekend. She has a lot of busy weekends, but over the last year she hasn't. So I'm glad you're getting busy again. That's wonderful. We've got some splatters and some crinkle inkle, probably those splatters, and maybe some crinkle inkle in there, or in the yellow. I can't quite see. Mary's a big coffee drinker, so I bet you that is coffee in her mug, in her cup, and I love that little heart in it. Isn't that a cute touch? Thanks for her sentiment. She's got ribbon. She's got it all. She always does. She has it all. That girl, she's got it all, and she's a hockey grandma too. So she's a good girl, good woman. Thank you, Mary. Sherry Bradley from Kentucky sent in this nice and cozy. Doesn't this have a cozy feel? I love that cup with that ski kind of thing going on there. It has like après ski sweater and a big old dome of whipped cream. You warm my heart and my stomach, I think. That's a beautiful card. I love it. I love that you swinked your tag mat. Well done. And you've got your ribbon holding that on. You've got lots of crinkling inkling in the background. Nice, quiet, impressive texturing. Thank you, Sherry, for joining us as usual. She's also a Fun University student, so you will see her cards and layouts on the student showcase, which is the last day of the month, which is Sunday, on our Facebook page. Same place as you find Craft Roulette. So thank you. Janine sent in her first submission. We were all having a fit over this cute little hockey guy. The cup is the Stanley Cup right there in front. Hockey birthday. Then you got a little candle right there on the puck. That's not going to be for good eating, but that's okay. Super cute. It's a Simon Hurley's Hockey Buddies stamp set. Super cute. I'm glad he's wearing a head or a helmet. That's smart. Colors are good. You've got crinkle inkling in the background. First submission, really fun to have you here, Janine, and we look forward to seeing more hockey cards when we can. And anything else too, because we want to see what your ideas are. Really cute, very fun. Nice job. Linda Bendick from Illinois sent in this card. I love those little hearts hanging down in that mason jar. Again, a lot of mason jars, but there's nothing wrong with that. She inkled behind the mason jar, and then I bet those little hanging hearts are just so cute. I don't know if that's a stamp, but it wouldn't be hard to recreate it if you don't have that stamp. And as a matter of fact, I probably will be recreating that technique without a stamp, just some hearts. I don't even know if I will need the heart stamp either. You could put anything on those strings. You could put stars or smiley faces or kitty cat heads or anything. Linden, you could do anything. I love your background on this. You have lots of good choices. Your golden ribbon really sets it off. If we didn't have a card with a ribbon, that card would have missed the ribbon, don't you think? So it's kind of fun how the craft roulette parameters will bring together things that may not have ever been made before, definitely never made as they end up being made, because you would have chosen something else for this or that, the other, the color or the element or the random. It's all mysterious and wonderful, and I think I love seeing what you guys make. I really do. Thank you, Linda, so much for this great idea. I want to copy it. Jackie Muller from Whyalla, Australia, has some. Okay, her crinkle inkle is on her woven paper ribbon. We talked about that. If you didn't have any, see you, Crafty Owl. Thank you. If you didn't have any ribbon, you could make paper ribbon, or you could draw a ribbon, because it's all about being creative. It's not about using any particular product set. It's whatever you have in your stash, or sometimes you have to make it up if you don't have it in your stash per se. So cute card. She said, I'm not. She said in two of the same card. The first one she sent in, then she got real upset and said, "Oh, no, it's got something on there. It doesn't look right." And so she sent in the second version, and so we got it corrected before the release on Monday. By the way, when you do send in a submission, you have 48 hours, and then we release it all on Monday on craftroulette.live. And but Jackie, you got it done before it got online, so well done. Very cute. Love having you join us for clear in Australia. Sue Masoner, we had this. Did you see this stamp set before? I was saying it was one of my favorites, and it is. Another great way to use it. Nice coloring. She's got crinkle inkle marbling in the background down there at the bottom, and she's got some nice texturing going on with an embossing folder at the top. Yeah, she loves the results, and so do I. She always has a little ribbon. She loves ribbon, and she has some bling on there too. So nicely done. I love how you double matted your focal point, and that really brought it up and gave it some importance and some result there, some dramatic result. So Sue, you did a great job once again. I think that's it. She did use some clear shimmer on her cup, so this is cute. In person, it's going to even be cuter, which is oftentimes the case. But really cute, Sue. Nice job, and thank you so much. She has lots and lots of submissions too. Really, really nice. Oops, nope, I forgot. There's this one, which is fine. I didn't get it up on time. So, Bonnie, thank you for telling me that I missed this one. It's quite like 8 steps or something like that when I'm uploading. And so all it takes is a squirrel to run by my window, and I forget a step, and then I miss it. But super cute card. Love that little bouquet. Darling. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for some bouquets. You've got some great crinkle inkle in the background. Your choices of embellishments are quiet and supportive. Like that a whole lot. Your clouds in the background are just delicious. And your coloring on your vase is just really, really very, very nice. Love here's something. Instead of just a single ribbon, she did a double. So that's or triple maybe. But that gives it a little more interest and a little more heft, and that's just a design decision that we all get to make when we're making cards. So no wonder sometimes we go, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because there's so many decisions. But one of the things about Craft Roulette is you have fewer decisions because we tell you 4 parameters, and it's really cool. Yep, isn't that pretty? I think it's real pretty too. So you got your ribbon in there with your sentiment, and that's all it took. It's good. Thank you, Bonnie. And that is it. Okay, that's it. All right, very good. Let me go back to this. Maybe that does something. I don't know. We'll just leave that as is then. So thank you so much for joining us on Contributor Showcase. Sorry again that it was 2 days late, but the pipes had their way with us. And but they're all fixed. The drains are working and everything's patched up. And in the meantime, we ended up having to buy a new TV. So I don't know how life goes on, but it does. We will be on tomorrow night on a real live new Craft Roulette with the guest crafter Sandy Boone from 3 Room Studio in Saskatchewan. And what else? That's probably enough for now. And then we do it here on Saturday at noon Central Time for a premiere replay. Don't know what we're going to get this time. We'll have the same parameters as we've had this month. They will be changing a little bit for March, but it'll be fun to see what the wheel gives us, and we will have more fun if you were with us. So join us tomorrow night, 6:30 Central Time on facebook.com/MaryGunFun/Craft Roulette. We really appreciate everybody taking time out of their weekend to send in a submission. You guys are very special to us. You are the reason that we have decided to give prizes only to those who give their submission, even though our prizes are usually pretty darn small. But we do have two stamp sets coming in tomorrow from Sandy for somebody. 2 people from this group of cards will be winning a stamp set from Sandy, and that will be very, very fun. I'm excited. So thank you so much. Everybody kiss your brains, your beautiful creative brains, and so nice to see you guys chatting along, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care and have fun. Bye-bye.
Hi, thank you for tuning in to Craft Roulette. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about my other project, Fun University. Fun U is my online papercraft art school geared toward those who like to create. I'm live for 15+ hours a month in our digital classroom. All lessons are recorded and archived in our library. Each lesson is paired with extensive documentation, extra examples, digital guides built on our own unique guide system, student galleries, and more. We have a unique think outside the kit approach to card making, scrapbooking, and miscellaneous papercraft art. We are perfect for the crafter who embraces the creative process and wants to thrive in the medium of their self-expression. Check us out at fununiversity.com. The first month of classes is always free.